Yeah, so we have worked on template one. That was something like this. Okay, now come to that file. Template one file only. The home block we have given. Background is a blue color, padding, text color, and other things. It was look like this. Font size also we can increase. Not font size for all. Font size of H1. In complete page level for H1 we can increase the font size. H1. Font hyphen size some 40 pixel. So font size of H1 will be complete 46 pixel big font size. That here. Let me check in the browser. This one is big font size is okay. Next, after that, home is ready. Below you have some more section. Below you have some more section. Suppose we have a section called about and contact. Let's keep here. Similar way how we are written for home. Same way you can copy and keep here for about also. About and about background you can keep as a green color and remaining all let it be same. About background let's keep as a green color, and one more section we have in the down that is called contact. Contact also keep similar section and right here call background as a which color, yellow color. Background yellow color or orange color and orange and green color as a green. Add for this three section. Home already written was there. Now we need to duplicate similar one for one element, and we need to similar we need to duplicate one more for one more element. Okay, ready? Now save the file and check once what is the look. Multiple section is ready now. Three section complete. Okay, three section is ready. Now this three section three section. In all three sections, we can add some text data. In all three sections, we can add some text data. Paragraph we can open, close, and we can add some random text. Paragraph we can open, close, and we can add there some random text under the HTML part here. After H1, open a P tag, close the P tag, and add some added some text. Like this. Again, similar paragraph we can add under the second section also. Like this, similar paragraph we can add under the third section also. Next, after this, it will look like this. All three blocks will have some content. Okay, let's add it. Let me know once you are ready. We have to add many more things in that. It will become a single pager application to complete all the data of page in one page. So we have three sections: home, about, and contact. So we can write here has home. Instead of sending to the other page, another one has about. It is the ID of your section. Has contact. It is the ID of your section. Okay, has about, has home, has contact. Hope you added, and under the section you added the ID, and everywhere you inserted the paragraph with the bulk text. Right. Now when you run the page and click on hyperlink, home, about, you will see about section will come. When you click on contact, contact section will come. About will come. Home will come here. In front of the user, home will come here. So this should be some more we have to add. After that, it will look very perfect, well scrollable. Once you click, it will feel like scrolling from top to bottom. Okay, hope we have done that. Now we need to do some other changes like CSS part. When I click on contact, page has come here. Scroll happen, but menu got hide. Menu went up. Menu went up. When I click on about will come here, but menu went up. Menu went in the upper section. Okay, we want to make that part as a dynamic. So when the user will click here, the menu will not go. Menu will be there only. Menu should not hide anywhere. Menu should be at the same place. Okay. So for that, we have to come to the CSS part. In CSS, first we have to find where is the UL. UL is here. The main UL. Main UL is written here. In main UL, you have to apply a position property. Position is a fixed. It should not scroll up down. Position is a fixed. Position as a fixed. Position as a fixed. Position as a fixed, and then you can give width 100%. What will happen is the menu will become fixed navigation. Menu will become as a fixed menu. The menu will become as a fixed menu.
Sir, absolute, if I'll keep it position.
I will give you idea on position, absolute, relative, and fixed. STK also. We have 4 options.
Okay, sir.
This is called position fixed. So in this, when you move up down, your navigation will be fixed completely. When you click on any link, you will feel like it's scrolling up down. Something like this, but we'll make it more smooth. It's happening fast. We can make it smooth. Once you click on that, scroll up down will happen, but slowly. Okay, move scrolling smoothly. Let's check now. Okay, some more thing you have to add. Here you can write for HTML. You can see here when we are clicking on this, scrolling is happening, but it's little fast. Immediately content comes. We can control that. We can make it little slow. So we can write here also for HTML tag. This property is especially for HTML. Scroll hyphen behavior. Scroll behavior colon smooth. Scroll behavior smooth. Scroll behavior smooth for HTML tag. Now see what is the output of a scroll behavior smooth. When I click on home is here. When I click on contact, can you see moving a scroll up down is happening, slowly is happening. It feel like it's moving up down. That is called a scroll behavior smooth. Navigation becomes a fixed navigation, and in between the contents what you have, it's moving up down. Similar way we can create a footer also. Footer also we can keep as a fixed footer, a sticky footer. It will be always in the last. So let me know till here if it is working. Then well, we can move ahead. Now come down, write on CSS for footer. So in UL, what are the property we added today? We added this two property, position as a fixed, and for HTML we added a scroll behavior smooth. And after that, this three ID we added. Home was already there from yesterday. We added this three ID and one H1. These many properties are added extra. So hope you are ready for next. Okay, then now come to the footer section. After all the section, you will add one more footer in the last. Under footer, you can write footer here. Some company name you can write. First inquiry digital media. Below you can write next paragraph. Contact or support. Okay. We'll save this and we'll write a CSS to make it a sticky footer. Footer will be in the last. Okay, hope ready. Footer is ready. Footer will not be visible directly. It's here in the last. So we will make a fixed footer. Come to the CSS part. Now go to the CSS part. For footer, background, black color, text color as a white, text align, column center, background is a black, color is a white, text align center, then padding 15 pixel, height 50 pixel. This is for the footer. Okay, hope ready. Check now footer how it appear. Footer is coming in the black color. We want this footer should be fixed somewhere. See, footer is going up down. Footer should not go. Footer should be fixed. Footer should be completely fixed here. Footer should be completely fixed. So for that, we can write position fixed. Position is a fixed, and bottom 0 px. Top we are not mentioning at all. Just we are mentioning in the bottom 0 pixel. Okay, hope ready. Check now. Oh, it is here. Width we have to give. Width 100%. So when we apply the position, width will be completely. Width is 100%. See, this is the footer. Now, when I click on home, click on about, click on contact. Moving up down, footer is fixed completely. Header is also fixed. Contents are scrolling up down in the middle. Looking similar or something else. Similar. Okay. Then, so well now this is the single page application is ready. Now 3 more block we have to create: service, login, and register. And once you click here, the content will scroll up down. It will look well perfect. Okay. Okay, next after that, come to the here menu part, create one block called service, has service, one more call has login, and one more call has register. Okay. In this all home about contact is ready, service login register is pending. So we need to create for that. Now for service login and register, you can write the CSS here. For section tag, we can give this much as a fixed for all section tag. Okay, for all the section tag, common property for all the section tag will be as a fixed. So whichever the section we have, for all the section, this is fixed now. Padding this much and height this much, no need to write everywhere. One place we are written, now it will apply for all the section. Okay, hope written. Now come down. Service, login and contact. So has service. For service, you can keep background color, two property only. Background and color will be different. Because already for all the section tag we have written this much. Now the service should be pink color and the color should be black color. Service. Next we have called register. Register and login. Two I will add here, register and login. So register we can make as a register background, we can keep as a dark green color, and text let it be black color, and for login background let it be yellow color, or for login let it be background as a white color and text as a blue color. Text as a blue color. Okay, that is the CSS part. We need to come to the HTML section now. Okay, hope ready. Now come down to the HTML block service. One section we have to add. Section and equal to service. This will be small. Second, you will add inside H1 our services. Same way, you can add two more block. Login ID equal to login. First should be ID equal to register. Register. Next ID equal to login. Login. Register and login. Then now on the click of hyperlink, the section will move up down. On the click of hyperlink, section will move up down. Okay, let us check now. Refresh once. Click on service. Scrolling down. Login is scrolling down. Register is scrolling here. So this becomes a what? This becomes a single page application. In that you have the content is a block wise. On click of that, here in the URL you can see hash and particular ID is coming. Now browser will show you those ID, those section whose ID is particular. Now suppose I click on service. In URL you can see it says hash service. So browser will show only those section that is called that ID is hash service. Hash represent the ID. Based on that it will match and it will show the respective section. Okay, so hope this is meaningful example. It may help you. Okay, now we can see how to write the CSS for text box, buttons and all that will come under the register box. We'll write the CSS for that and we'll see from there. Okay, well, now come to the login section. Under the login section, you can use a div, give the division ID for login block, or instead of doing that, we can also do like this. Instead of division, we can write a field set here. Field set open, field set close. Field set will give a box. It will give kind of a box, container, full width container. There we have called legend. Legend will help you to apply the title of the block. Call enter login details. Okay. Now below to that, using the division, you can write a class into row, ROW. Under this row, you can use a label tag. You can write here call email ID. Below you can create a text box. Input type equal to text. Class we can write here so that we can write some CSS. Input box. Same division we can copy and paste again. Email ID, password, input type equal to password. Next, write the next division. Class equal to text center, and we can keep inside a button for login. This is not based on table. Now this is based on division. So for this all field set, for legend, for div, row, column, everywhere we have to write the CSS. Then it will look better. Okay, hope you are ready with the login block. Here we need to write the CSS for this. And see it's covering the full width field set and it's coming little here there. Legend, this is coming from the legend, and this box is coming from the field set. Okay, so HTML is completed. CSS portion we can move up, and for field set for legend we can write the CSS. I will share you this field set to field set also. In case not written, you can use this line. Let's come up now CSS part. Under the CSS part, we are going to work on field set area. IELD field set. Field set should hold a width of 400 pixel or 350 pixel as a width with the padding 15 pixel. Margin auto, it will come in middle, and text hyphen align left. Content should print in the left side, and border 10 pixel double, or maybe inset orange color. Golden color 10 pixel inset border will get applied. That is here. Something like this. Padding look like we have to increase little more. 300 width you can give the padding somewhere 40 pixel so that it will look like a spacious inside. This is better now. Spacious. Okay, next after that, legend. For legend, we have to write some CSS. Legend. Legend background should be green color. Green color. And color should be white color. And padding should be 7 to 8 pixels for legend. Okay, next after this, after saving that, we can reload the page and see once legend got apply here. Next, some CSS is required for this button, TR and the label. Not TR, we have a class called row. For row, we need to write some CSS as margin hyphen bottom 15 or 20 pixel inside the row. So row will give you 15 pixel gap in the bottom. Okay, ready? Row we are given padding bottom 50 pixel margin, gap got apply here. Then you can write the CSS for this text box. For text box, you can write the CSS that is a class called input box. Input box. Input box height should be 30 pixel and margin should be 5 pixel. So from surrounding, it should leave margin 5 pixel and width give 95%. It should cover the full width. Text box. The text box should cover the full width. Okay, I hope ready for input box. Check now. Just look like this. Height got increased. Now this button should come in the center. So for button, we have written a class called text center. Text center is the name of the class. We have applied for division. There we can write text hyphen align colon center. Text hyphen align colon center. text icon align as a center. So the button will appear in the middle. Button appear in the middle. Now for button we have to write some CSS. Okay, so here inside the row marching bottom 20 pixel is more, 10 or 12 will be okay. You can reduce that. Between two text boxes there is a huge gap. I reduce that. Next, after that, we can write the CSS per button. Button, background of the button, dark red color, padding of the button from top 10 pixel or maybe 12 px, left right 20 pixel, bottom also 12 pixel. Color, white color, font weight, bold. Cursor, pointer, cursor colon pointer, border as a none. None. So surround the button, there will not be any kind of border. It will look clean box, clean button. Okay, so move ready. Let us check now how the button look. Button look is okay. But in this login block, some modification is required. From top you can see there is a more gap. In the bottom we have no gap. So this we have to change a little. Padding top will be reduced and margin bottom will get increased, or maybe padding bottom will get increased. Then it will look more better. So check once your input box, text box, button all organized properly or not. Next, go ahead to the CSS portion again for the login block. Do I need to share this CSS code? Field set legend. Let me give you. I share you that code, different sequence. Okay, so hope you are ready. Now some more CSS is required to modify in the login block. You can see for service, directly here padding is written, padding this much. So we are going to modify under the login block. Padding should not be 100 from the top. Padding top bottom is written here. Mean height is not mentioned. It's written only height. Only height. So instead of padding here something, here directly under the uh, s- uh, in the login, I was trying to add something, but will not add under the login. The section tag we have written there, we have written height directly. That is the wrong method. We should not add only height. Okay, we should add the mean height. Minimum height is a 400. So mean hyphen height 400. Minimum height will be 400. If content is more, it will increase automatically. Minimum height will be 400. If content is more, it will increase automatically. Okay, so content is more, it will increase automatically. So now here in the bottom also, some space should get applied. See, some space got applied here, but it's not very much. It should have little more space in the bottom. Okay, so especially for login page, especially for login block, the padding we will add extra here, or maybe we can increase the height more, and paddings is applied but not as expected. So what we can do under the login block, we can add extra padding hyphen bottom. Padding bottom maybe 150 pixel, minimum height maybe 500. So in the bottom, the space should increase. Space should increase in the bottom. That is the main target. Okay, hope to return for login. Let us check now. The height got increased little. Okay. Expected is from, it should be from top list padding. When I click on login, it should take their position. So here, more gap on the top. Okay, so in the login, padding bottom we increase is okay, height is also increase. Let me write only padding from top 75. Okay, left right as usual 0 px, 0 px, and from the bottom that should be 150 pixel as a padding. This is going to reflect or not, and we'll apply here exclamation important. Why that? Because we are changing the same property 2 times. So we are setting here called higher priority. We are setting here as a higher priority. Saying like the priority should be more for login section. Priority should be more for login section. Okay, so login. Let us check now how that appear. Okay, so it's a shifted little up little. So when I go to service, okay, login is coming in the middle now. So it is better now than previous. Hope looking similar. Please let me know. Yes, no.
Uh, Sorry, sir. If you don't mind, can you please explain again this important, please?
Which person?
Important. Padding important and minimum height important. This one. Could you please explain it?
Which ID? ID.
Yeah. Login ID. Login.
Login ID background will be white color. Text will be in the blue color. Padding from top 75. Left right 0. From bottom 150 pixel. Exclamation important. That set higher priority. Why? Because login you have written for section tag, and for section tag you have written one more CSS here. Can you see here written here, padding here also written, and padding here also you are writing. So which one
Yes.
will be on higher priority? We are setting here exclamation important. So for login block is also based on section itself. So for login block, this property will not apply. Which property? Padding
Section one.
and
Padding.
mean height. These two will not apply for the login block. This will apply for other all. Now why it will not apply for login block? Because for the login, it has their own padding and it has their own height. What is the padding? From top 75 pixel, left right 0 pixel, and from bottom again 150 pixel. Why it will be on higher priority? Because of this keyword. Keyword called is exclamation important. Using exclamation important, we set higher priority. So other padding will not apply. Only this padding will get applied for the ID called login block. Mean height also 400 you are written per section. Here you wrote 500. That represent 400 will get replaced by 500. Why? Because exclamation important is written here. Exclamation important used to set higher priority.
Okay, sir. Got it. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, so next work is to move on to the next point, that is in the register page also there should be similar block. So copy the HTML section from login. Field set to field set you can copy. Field set to field set we can copy from the login block. Field set to field set we can copy from the login block, and we will paste under the register block. Here register we have, after h1 we can paste here. In this we can write enter your details. Just add the same section here also. Okay. Next, after that, email ID password is okay. H1 you can change the register. Below login button should get changed to submit. Login button should get changed to submit. Okay, submit. We can add one more field here before full name, email ID. We can add one more division, exact similar division, and we can give here full name. Full name. Okay, okay, ready. Check now register page how that look. Register is looking like this. Login is here, register is here. In register, some changes is required. What changes? The background should be white color. The field set you can see, it should look in white color. Remaining is green is okay, but at least the background of the field set should be in white color. Okay, so for this field set, you can write one ID BG white. Write a CSS for that BG white. BG white. Write a CSS BG white to change the background as white color. So I will go to the CSS portion and we'll write here is a BG white background as white color, but again exclamation important is required to set higher value, because our place for field set not written. Here we are saying wherever we call the BG white, compulsory the background should be white only. That is called exclamation important. Okay, check now. BG white happened for field set. No, not happened.
No, sir. Hash is missing in the code. Hash symbol. Yeah.
Yes, it should be the ID BG white. BG white should be as a hash. Background become white color. Login is coming as a different register. Comes as a page is only one. In the same page, the content is just moving up down. Become as a complete perfect template. Okay, then we'll see again tomorrow.